I'm Tina, and I've been vegan for 15 years, and I've come up with 15 tips to help you become and stay vegan in Veganuary or any other time of the year, or for the rest of your life. We'll see. I've got some, of course, food tips, obviously, but also some shopping tips and also some social tips. Let's start with some dietary tips. First tip, try new things. Going vegan is the perfect opportunity to try new things. Things you've heard about but not really tried yet. There are loads of different plant-based milks. Soy, oat, almond, cashew, coconut, rice, and many, many more. Try them out, figure out which one you like best. Things you might not have heard before. Nutritional yeast. Not the same as baking yeast. It's like for seasoning and it gives the food a little bit of a cheesy flavor. Or, for example, kala namak, a special kind of salt, which kind of tastes like egg. So yes, try new things. Tip number 2. Speaking of trying new things, when you're just going vegan, I recommend try new vegan recipes and don't try to veganize the recipes you already have. Further down the line, you can do that and I'm sure it's going to turn out great. But at the beginning, try to stick with vegan recipes. Tip number 3, research your nutritional needs and maybe also arguments for going vegan. Because on the one hand, you need to know where you get your nutrition from for your own health, that's important, but also so you know what to answer if people ask you. And people will ask you where you get your nutrition from, because as soon as you tell people you're vegan, suddenly they're all health experts. People will not only ask you where you get your nutrition from, but also why you're vegan. And if you're like me, sometimes it's difficult to articulate what you're like thinking. It's easier to, listen to arguments from other people, and then you're thinking, oh yes, that's like, they put it in such a great way. For nutritional information, I recommend nutritionfacts.org. Dr. Greger tells everything you need to know about nutrition and veganism. But if you prefer like a documentary and if you just want arguments for being vegan, Game Changers is great for health reasons to go vegan. Cowspiracy is good for environmental reasons and Earthlings for ethical reasons. The next 3 tips are kind of like nutritional tips, but I'm not a nutritionist and I'm not a doctor, so you might want to read up on them further. Tip number 4, eat more legumes. Legumes are going to be your main source of protein, so you probably need to eat more of them than you do now. But it doesn't always have to be just beans. It can be green peas, lentils, hummus, chickpeas, tofu, edamame, tempeh, and many, many more. Tip number 5, take B12 supplements. B12 is very important for your brain functions and it's not found in any plant-based foods, so you should supplement it. Basically, it's like a microbe on the ground. You could also eat dirt, I guess, but it's way safer to take B12 supplements. The next tip number 6, is a bit more controversial. Some doctors say it's really important that you supplement it. Others say you don't really need to. It's DHA and EPA. They're better known as omega-3. Omega-3 is naturally found in algae. So if you eat enough algae, you're fine anyway. If you don't, like me, you might want to consider taking omega-3 supplements as well. But if you do, make sure they're vegan because a lot of times they contain fish oil and therefore are not vegan. Let's continue with some shopping tips. Nowadays, a lot of products have vegan labels on it. Depending on the country and the company, the labels might look different. That's not my tip though, because that's kind of obvious to look for the vegan labels. My tip number 7 is not everything that's vegan has a vegan logo on it. Tip number 8, speaking of checking the ingredient lists, at the bottom of the ingredient lists, a lot of times you can read may contain traces of eggs or milk, for example. That just means that in the same factory, they also produce things that do contain milk or egg. If you're super allergic to that, might not be the best idea for you to eat it, but vegan-wise, it's totally fine. Tip number 9, there's so many accidentally vegan things. To name just 2 super big examples, worldwide known, Oreo cookies and Skittles are vegan, accidentally, and they're not even labeled as such. Your favorite things might have been vegan all along and you didn't know. Might be worth checking if the things you like are vegan anyway. Now, let's talk about some social tips. And yes, I do see the irony of me standing alone in the woods while talking about social tips. Anyway, tip number 10, do not try to convince your friends and family to go vegan. They probably don't want to hear it, they'll get annoyed by it, it won't succeed and you'll just get disappointed and exhausted. But if you do want to share your vegan experiences, tip number 11, look for some new vegan friends. A good place to start is in vegan Facebook groups based near you. Start chatting with people. Ask if they do any vegan meetups where you can meet face to face like other vegans. You might find some great friends. I know I did. Tip number 12. With your new vegan friends, check out vegan restaurants. All vegan restaurants are great. There's so many advantages. For example, you can order anything from the menu. You're not limited to a few options. And also, there's not a chance that in the kitchen there's a mix-up and you get something non-vegan accidentally. Believe me, those mix-ups do happen. And also, I think it's great to support an all-vegan business. Tip number 13, a great way to find vegan restaurants or non-vegan restaurants with good vegan options, Get Happy Cow. I've been using the app for years and I love it. I always use it while traveling. The only thing I don't like in the app, the opening times are wrong a lot. So double check the opening times on Google. We're almost done with my list. Only 2 more points. Whoa, something tripped in my eye. Tip number 14. And it's a very important one. You do not need to be perfect because sooner or later, might it be accidentally, you will eat something non-vegan. But the important thing is, don't give up. If you slip once, that doesn't mean you should quit on the whole thing. Still stick with it. I'm sure you'll do fine. Now, tip number 15, the most important tip altogether. Subscribe to my channel and like the video. I'm just kidding, of course. I'm sure you'll do fine without me as well, because I know going vegan was one of the best decisions I made in my life, and the only thing I regret is not doing it sooner. But seriously, I would appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe. But no pressure. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye. Good luck on your vegan journey. Super excited for you. Okay, bye.